Have you ever stopped to think about what is happening beneath your skin right now? While you are going about your day, watching this video, or worrying about your daily chores, a chaotic, brilliant, and slightly terrifying biological war is being waged inside you. Your body is an absolute survival extremist. It doesn't care about your comfort, it cares about your existence. From sacrificing its own parts to rewriting your behavior, your subconscious mind and organs are pulling off some of the most shocking stunts just to make sure you breathe another day. Here are 10 unbelievable things your body does behind your back to keep you alive. 1. The red alert sacrifices. Let's start with a brutal executive decision your body makes when things get cold. When you enter a freezing environment, your core temperature drops. Your body doesn't panic, it gets calculating. To protect your vital organs like your heart, lungs, and brain, it deliberately cuts off blood supply to your extremities through a process called vasoconstriction. It essentially decides that you don't need your fingers, toes, or ears to survive, routing all warm blood inward. Frostbite isn't just the environment freezing you, it's your body actively sacrificing your limbs to keep your core alive. 2. Acid versus self-digestion. Inside your chest sits a literal pool of industrial-strength hazard. Your stomach acid, primarily hydrochloric acid, is potent enough to dissolve metal. It is vital for breaking down your food and killing deadly bacteria, but it poses a massive problem. It can easily dissolve the very stomach that holds it. To prevent you from digesting yourself from the inside out, your stomach undergoes a frantic, non-stop reconstruction project. It secretes a thick, alkaline mucus layer and completely replaces its entire inner lining every 3 to 4 days. You are constantly building a new stomach just to survive your own digestive juices. 3. The macabre cell cleanup. Imagine a process so metal that its literal translation is self-feeding. That is autophagy, a daily house cleaning operation your body runs at a microscopic level. When your cells get damaged, old, or starved for energy, your body doesn't just leave the trash lying around. It disassembles these broken parts and eats them, recycling the usable bits into brand new, healthy cell components. If a cell is too far gone or mutates into something dangerous like cancer, the body triggers apoptosis, a programmed cellular suicide. Millions of your cells sacrifice themselves every single minute so the rest of you can live. 4. Fever, the scorched earth policy. We all hate getting a fever, but it is actually one of your immune system's most brilliant defensive moves. When a dangerous virus or bacteria invades, your brain's hypothalamus intentionally turns up your internal thermostat. Your body isn't malfunctioning, it is enacting a scorched earth policy. It deliberately cooks you from the inside because most pathogens cannot replicate in high temperatures. The chills and shivering you feel are just your muscles generating extra friction to crank up the heat. A fever is your body burning down the house just to kill the termites inside. 5. The ultimate blood salvage. Every day, your body recycles on a massive scale. Your red blood cells work incredibly hard, but they have a short lifespan of about 120 days. When they get old and fragile, your spleen acts as a ruthless quality control filter. It destroys the old cells but refuses to let the precious iron inside them go to waste. The iron is salvaged, packed up, and shipped directly to your bone marrow to create brand new blood cells. It is a flawless, zero-waste loop that ensures you never run out of the vital oxygen-carrying molecules your life depends on. 6. The mammalian dive reflex. If you were to suddenly drop into freezing cold water, your body would instantly override your conscious control through the mammalian dive reflex. The moment icy water hits your face, your heart rate plummets by up to 25%, and your blood shift begins. Your body compresses the air spaces in your lungs and forces blood to circulate only between your heart and brain. It optimizes your oxygen usage instantly, turning you into a deep-sea survival machine in a fraction of a second, buying you precious minutes to escape a watery grave. 7. The phantom eye shield. Your eyes are highly sensitive, exposed extensions of your brain, making them incredibly vulnerable. To protect them, your body has an automated, rapid response defense network. The cornea is packed with more pain receptors than almost any other part of the body. If even a microscopic speck of dust approaches, your blink reflex triggers within 100 milliseconds, faster than you can consciously perceive a threat. Simultaneously, your lacrimal glands flood the eye with tears containing enzymes that dissolve the cell walls of invading bacteria, neutralizing the threat before it can cause blindness. 8. The adrenaline time warp. When you are faced with a life-or-death situation, your adrenal glands flood your system with adrenaline and cortisol. This cocktail instantly dilates your airways, spikes your heart rate, and dumps massive amounts of glucose into your bloodstream for explosive energy. But the most shocking effect is how it alters your perception of time. By forcing your brain to process sensory information at a hyper-accelerated rate, the world seems to move in slow motion. This terrifying time warp gives you the split-second advantage needed to dodge a speeding car or fight off a predator. 9. The chemical shield of pain. Pain feels like an enemy, but it is actually your body's most vital alarm system. Without it, you wouldn't know you were standing on a nail or touching a hot stove. However, your body also knows when pain is too overwhelming to be useful. In moments of extreme trauma, your brain releases a massive wave of endorphins and enkephalins, natural painkillers that are chemically stronger than morphine. This temporary, shock-induced numbness blocks out excruciating agony, allowing an injured person to run to safety or seek help before the true pain sets in. 10. The vomit center override. Your brain possesses a highly specialized, ruthless security guard called the area postrema, also known as the vomiting center. Located outside the blood-brain barrier, its sole job is to sample your blood for toxins. If you ingest poison, spoiled food, or excessive alcohol, this tiny region detects the chemical danger long before your conscious mind realizes something is wrong. It immediately overrides your comfort, triggering a violent, coordinated muscular spasm to purge your stomach contents. It is an unpleasant, aggressive response, but it is a literal lifesaver that prevents lethal toxins from shutting down your organs. When you step back and look at the bigger picture, it becomes clear that you are never truly alone. Inside you is an incredibly complex, deeply loyal biological system that fights for you every single second, even when you are fast asleep. It sacrifices its parts, changes its chemistry, and manipulates your senses, all with one singular, beautiful goal: keeping you alive. Your body is a masterpiece of survival, doing the dirty work so that you can enjoy the gift of life.